Hey there, viewers! It's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy Evolution Leo Prime. Now, this guy is actually known as Leo Convoy or Lio Convoy. I'm not sure, but well, this guy was from Beast Wars 2, which was a Japanese original series. So, yeah. This guy was once called Leo Convoy, which I'm just going to say Leo Convoy instead of Leo Convoy. And when he got a figure in Legacy, they renamed him to Leo Prime, which, if they dubbed Beast Wars 2 into English, I'm pretty sure they would have called him Leo Prime. So, yeah, it makes sense. Although, it does make me wonder, if we get a new figure of Big Convoy from Beast Wars Neo, are they gonna call him Big Prime? Who knows? They might call him like Mammoth Prime or something. But anyways, just let's take a look at the box for this guy. So we've got the standard Legacy packaging, of course, in the Evolution blue. We've got a picture of Leo Prime's Lion mode, which just looks really nice. Got his name, Leo Prime, the Maximal symbol, and I think this is the first Maximal in the main line, not counting the weird Dinobot and Buzzworthy. This is the first Maximal in the main line. The side, we've got him in his robot mode. Got his face right there, which is very, well, of course, he's meant to be a Prime, or, well, I guess, well, it's not Primal, but we'll see that in the comparison. Got them in both modes. Got the EVA Fusion for this guy. This side, we've got him in the mural, jumping over Needle Nose. Of course, we've got Crosscut, who was shown in the fan stream, showing Wave 2 of Evolution. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for the box. And we're looking at the actual figure. Well, of course, this guy transforms into a white lion. And, well, I actually really like this beast mode. Yeah, this looks really nice. So, looking at the details here, of course, we've got the mane, which I'll probably just actually raise my camera so we can see this. But we've got the lion mane, which is nicely sculpted. Of course, we've got the face, which, unfortunately, this guy suffers from dead eye syndrome, which I'm pretty sure is more for the robot mode, because in Beast Wars 2, when Leo Convoy transforms, the beast head was on his shoulder, and it sort of changed to look more mechanical when this guy transformed. So I think this is more just for the robot mode aesthetic, I think. Unfortunately, we've got some of the hinges, which are molded in red. This is for the EVA Fusion gimmick. Got some more red hinges showing. And yeah, we've got some panel lines here, which, oh well. The back, we've got the kneecaps for the robot mode, which, I mean, to be fair, most beast modes are not going to be fully clean, so I can look past this. But we do also have the tail. Underneath, we've got the robot mode waist. We also have the belly of the lion. if we lift this up, you can see the hands. So yeah, overall, it's not fully clean, but I mean, at least it's not fully kibbly. Like, if you stand the figure up, the only bits of kibble that you're going to notice are the hinges here, here, and the rubber kneecaps, and I guess a bit of the waist, but overall, aside from that, which, I mean, I don't really mind it, and I'm just overall just dumbfounded with how good this line mode looks. I mean, sure, it's got the visible robot mode, I guess, crotch there, but if anything, it's only visible if you look at it from the side. So, yeah. Now, for this guy's accessories, well, he comes with these 4 guns. And well, this is where we get to the Beast Mode's Evo Fusion gimmick, where you can flip these out, and you can plug these guns in. And in fact, if I've done this correctly, these can actually hide in the main, because on the original figure, and I think in the show, the main could flip out, and there were these guns in here. So this is replicating that. And with these guns, well, I suppose if you want, you can just plug them into the side out of the way. Because they do color blend with the main, so yeah, if you want to do that, then go ahead. But for the Evo Fusion for this, I'm just gonna flip up the guns on the top of the main, flip these out, and then these are going to plug into here on the sides, if I can actually do that. Seeing how I'm on camera and I'm a bit further away from the figure, it's going to be a bit hard to line these up. Hang on, there we go. So now we have this going on. Because, yeah, Leo Convoy did have the ability to have guns folding out of his main, if I do remember correctly. He also had some gimmick where the main could fly out and spin around, which kind of reminds me of Inferno's abdomen swinging out and spinning around, but unfortunately this figure doesn't retain that, which is kind of unfortunate. However, yep, let's see if you can actually do blast effects. And, well, it looks like you can. So they're sort of firing upwards, so he's going to have to be firing at some of the aerial Predacons, which in Beast Wars 2, the Predacons were not beasts, but vehicles. Like, if anything, I think the only bestial Predacon was Galvatron. But the rest were jets. I think some were yeah, like they were mainly just jets. Although, amusingly, the G2 Auto Rollers were Predacons in that. So, yeah. Now just removing these. That's pretty much it. And just before we get on to the comparison and the transformation, let's look at the articulation for the beast mode. Well, of course, you can open his mouth. The beast legs can, of course, move. They can swivel. And these legs can move. So if we want him to take a piss like a dog, then go ahead. Oh look, I actually got him standing like that. Of course, that's not actually how felines do that, but if you want to, then you can. Of course, they can sort of move. Basically, it's the same articulation that the robot mode legs have, and the tail can move. So yeah, and well, putting this guy with the main Maximal leader. Here he is with Optimus Primal. And these guys actually did team up in one episode, or I think it was kind of a movie. But the point is, these guys actually did team up at one point, so yeah. Now, if only we had a new figure of Big Convoy, so we can complete the trilogy of Maximal leaders throughout the three Beast Wars series. So yeah, now getting on to this guy's transformation. So, to get Leo Prime transformed, well, let's just start by picking these bits of the mane here. Picking bits of the lion, like so. So the back bits, and this bit here. Get the legs, and tab them, and just straighten them out like so. So you want to untab it from this bit, and move it down so it tabs into here like so. Flip out the heels. Turn the feet around. Then turn the entire leg sections around. Move the legs down. Just try and get them standing. There we go. Lift up this little section. And tab the arms from the mane, like so. And tab these bits from the robot mode shoulders. Get these down and out of the way. Just open up the lion belly. Flip around the robot mode head. Spin all this around. Plug that into place. Get what's going to be the robot mode torso down. Get all this down. Then we can try and get all this pegged in. Get the arms down. Flip around the forearms. Get the fist out. Plug this back in. Flip around the front beast leg. Let's just do the same on the other arm. So rotate the forearm around, get the hand around, push that in, straighten this bit of kibble. Oh, my tongue just stopped working. Rotate this bit of kibble around, then fold up the beast leg. It's going to serve a purpose for the Evo fusion. So now we've got most of the robot mode done. So now with the backpack, we're just going to move that 90 degrees, like so. So you want it so the beast leg is going to be... The beast mode head is going to be on the right shoulder. And then the beast mode, well, rear end is going to be on the left shoulder. Pushing the tail. And then that just goes on like so. Again, goes on like so. And then this just goes on the back. And well, here we have Leo Prime in robot mode. And yeah, the transformation can be kind of fiddly, but I actually kind of like it. I mean, yeah, as I said, it can be kind of fiddly, but it's also kind of a unique transformation. I mean, he's literally got an entire lion head as a shoulder pad. Japanese Transformers designs are just so fun. But yeah, just looking at this guy's robot mode, I mean, it just looks like if Optimus Prime was, it just looks like if Optimus Prime was wearing like a lion for a suit or something. I don't know. Because this definitely looks more like Optimus Prime than Optimus Primal does. Because as I failed to say when talking about his head on the box, his face definitely looks more like Optimus Prime than Optimus Primal's does. Because if we're going for a quick comparison, of course Primal has the weird mouth plate hybrid thing, whereas with Leo Prime, he just straight up has the mouth plate. Of course, with Primal, this creates a distinction between him and Prime, because they are separate characters, remember? Whereas with this just straight up looks like Optimus Prime. Well, again, separate character. Now, of course, for a weaponry, well, I kept the guns in here, so if you want, you can just keep the guns in onto the main. And if I can just get the actual other guns plugged onto the main. And yes, this is actually shown on this guy's instructions. So if I can actually get this gun plugged in, which, well, for one, it's not cooperating with me. So you can have this going on, so he just has these guns on his shoulders, which, I mean, that's actually shown on the instructions. I'm not joking. But, well, if I just unplug all these guns, we can actually get to the main gimmick for this guy. Because if I flip the beast mode legs out, I can then flip out these claws. So we got that look going on. I can flip these out. So now we have this look going on. And now I can just plug in these guns. So we've got that going on. And then with the other guns, well, just like in beast mode, these can just plug into here. So, got this going on. And here we have this guy's Evo Fusion gimmick, which are these flip out claws. I'm pretty sure he had this in the original figure as well, so yeah, it's nice to see them bringing back some of the old gimmicks, because of course Hotshot had the wheel blaster thing, Neil Nose had his target masters, Prowl's gonna have the shurikens. I'm just trying to remember what else. Skyquake's gonna have the Gatling gun and swords. And apparently Twin Cast is just gonna have the Gumby, the antenna, which is... yeah. But this is one of the better uses for the Evo Fusion, in my opinion. So, yeah. Well, putting this guy with Primal... yeah, these guys look really good together. And considering that they did team up in Beast Wars 2 in one episode, or in one of the movies, if I remember correctly. Yeah, these guys look really good together. And again, it just makes me really want a new big Convoy figure. So, yeah. Now, one thing I nearly forgot to mention is, you can actually open this up, and he's got the little, I think it's called an, I'm pretty sure that's a, well, it's a matrix chamber, but I'm pretty sure it's a, well, I can't pronounce it, but it's a matrix chamber, but, yeah. I'll just write down what I was trying to pronounce in the comments, but yeah, it's definitely cool that they included this, because that's definitely a really nice throwback to the figure. I'm pretty sure he had it in the show as well. Plus, you can plug in a blast effect. And you know where else you can plug in the blast effects? On the feet. Even with the Beast Wars figures, which have way less ports, they always keep them on the feet. Except for Primal for some reason. Why Primal doesn't have the ports on the feet, I'll never know. Well, let's just get to this guy's articulation. But yeah, like the Energon Matrix, which is what I was trying to say earlier. The Energon Matrix is definitely a really cool inclusion. But for this guy's posability, of course, the head can go side to side. It's pretty much on a ball joint. Sort of look down if you use this joint. If you get these out the way, then his arms can of course move. But with them on, then they're sort of limited. Likewise, the T-pose is also sort of limited, unfortunately. His elbows are pretty much limited to 90 degrees. This kibble can move, if you count that. You can break his wrist. His waist can move. His legs can go forward that far, back about that far. You can't do the splits. This can swivel. You can sort of go forward. It's got knees. Seems to be on on. I'm pretty sure these are on indents actually. Even that's why it's just that tight. And these are really good pivots, and they can swivel thanks to the transformation. So yeah, like this guy is posable, but some joints are just really tight, so yeah, it can be kind of awkward. But overall, other complaints in this figure, aside from the tight joints, well, the transformation can be fiddly, especially when going back to the lion mode. Because, like, you have to try and plug the arms into the mane, and yeah, it can be quite fiddly. I also think that, well, like the Evo Fusion gimmick can get in the way, even with it not folded out. Like, cause just think about it. Like he's just got this big tumor right on his. Like he just got this huge. I can't even speak. He just got this huge tumor right on his elbow. So yeah, of course it's necessary for the gimmick, but still. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is you can actually plug these guns right into here, although it can be quite finicky, which is another complaint. Weapon storage is kind of awkward on this guy, because of course you can plug these guns into the main, but trying to plug these guns into the back is definitely quite fiddly to do. But well, do I recommend this guy? Well, seeing how this is, seeing how this is quite the obscure Japanese exclusive character, I would say if you're a fan of the Beast Wars Japanese series, like Second and Neo, then sure, because I mean this guy does look really cool. But well, otherwise, it's kind of hard to say because, of course, if you're a fan of like Beast Wars 2 and Neo, then sure, but overall, like, this guy does have quite a bit of kibble, as was the style with Beast Wars 2 and Neo. And if you're not a fan of kibble, then yeah, this guy might not be for you, but if you can look past all that, then yeah, sure. But I would say maybe go for the other guy in the Voyager Way for Evolution. You know. Oh, I cannot wait to review that guy. But anyway, this has been my review on Legacy Evolution Leo Prime. And this is Charlie Young signing off.